Oh boy, it's that time of the month again. The ritual where fans drag each other online over Spotify deleting streams from their favorite artists. Let's clear the air. First, Spotify deletes streams across all artists, not just K pop. In fact, Western artists actually get more streams deleted. Next, it's not always about bot streams. Spotify often deletes streams by real users who just happen to stream like bots. And third, Spotify does not delete streams that come from autoplay or recommendations, which means, yes, if an artist pays for more recommendations through Spotify's own marketing program, those streams are safe. So let's get this straight. Spotify happily counts the streams it pushes on you, but is very quick to slash your manual plays if you don't stream the way it wants. Remember, Spotify's algorithms are looking for patterns. If there's one thing to remember, it's this: Spotify algorithms hunt for patterns. And they have way more sophisticated algorithms that can see patterns more accurately and faster than any human could. If you cycle through different versions of the same song back to back with a predictable filler in between, that's a pattern. If you only ever play one artist's discography and nothing else, that's a pattern. If you shuffle endlessly between the same 3 to 5 playlists, that's a pattern. And once Spotify finds a pattern, you're flagged. The fix? Break it. Don't line up different versions of the same track consecutively. Insert gaps, maybe 2 songs here, then 7 songs, then three, then six. Keep it irregular because 100 streams that count are worth more than a million that get deleted. The hard truth about solo streaming: many fans insist on only streaming their faves and ignoring everyone else. That's your choice. But know this: your streams are more likely to get deleted. Worse, it feeds the narrative that your favorite success comes from bots. And while we're here, stop streaming nonstop. 24-hour loops look exactly like a bot activity. Give your account a rest, sleep, restart in the morning. If you really can't stop and you can afford it, split your efforts between 2 accounts. Alternate them. At least then the algorithm sees a difference. Throw the algorithm off its game. If you can't stomach playing your bias's bandmate or label mate, fine. But at least mix in other artists. Throw in a Michael Jackson, some Beatles, or a local artist from your own country. There's so many out there that are just begging to be played. Find someone that you know will never ever be able to compete with your favorite. Fillers from completely unrelated acts keep your streaming habits very human. Stop feeding the beast. Spotify's decision to make stream counts public wasn't some noble gesture, it was a marketing ploy. They knew fans, media, and journalists would turn numbers into a battleground. They were right. Headlines, bragging rights, fan wars, Spotify got exactly what it wanted: people talking about them. Deleting streams is another clever play. It stirs up outrage and keeps everyone paying attention. If you're sick of it, stop giving it energy. Either enjoy the music without obsessing over deletions or switch to a platform that actually pays artists more and sounds better. Because let's be honest, streams don't pay much anyway, and Spotify is one of the, if not the worst. That leads me to my next point: the money trail. Let's follow the money. Spotify doesn't pay per stream at a fixed rate. It uses a system called stream share. It pulls subscription plus ad revenue, subtracts cost, and divides among rights holder based on their portion of total streams that month. On average, Spotify pays about 0.003 to 0.005 per stream. Sounds okay until you do the math. It takes about 300 to 350 streams for a song to make $1. And that $1 doesn't all go to the artist. It first gets split with labels, publishers, distributors, and other intermediaries. For many signed artists, their actual take home is closer to 15 to 30% of that dollar, sometimes even less. Compare that to competitors. On Napster, it takes just 53 streams to earn $1. On Apple Music, about 175. On Tidal, reports suggest payouts above zero point zero 0.01 per stream, about 100 streams per $1. And here's something even more shocking. Spotify finally turned a profit recently. Mhm. All these years of existence, they have never turned a profit until recently. They reported nearly 500 million in net income, but only after slashing payments to artists via cost controls and aggressively monetizing marketing tools. Their profit margins hover at under 3%. But hey, Wall Street is happy. So while your artist fights to prove their streams are legit, Spotify is winning the bigger game, policing shareholders, not musicians. Don't get trapped. When fans exclusively stream their favorite artist and then get purged, it reinforces a damaging narrative. Your success is just bots. And Spotify benefits from that because it keeps fans on the edge, constantly over analyzing their habits. It fuels rival fandoms who weaponize deletions against each other. It guarantees Spotify's stream count stays central to the cultural conversation. As I've mentioned in the opening, the decision to make streams public wasn't about transparency. It was a marketing move and it worked. Fans obsess, media covers it, rivalries heat up, Spotify wins. Deleting streams is just another way to feed the beast, keeping attention locked on them. If you can't walk away from Spotify and from monitoring the streams, at the very least, focus on the gains. Some artists lose 15 million streams to deletions and still walk away with over 50 million left, or 75 or 100 million. That's not a loss, that's a flex. Many artists fight tooth and nail just to reach 500 streams. And here your fave is pulling in tens of millions even after cuts. Focus on what remains, not what's taken away. Spotify is a marketing tool. Treat it as such. Find the angle that benefits your favorite artist instead of obsessing over the scraps Spotify deleted. So your favorite artist lost 10 million streams, but it has 50 million left. Look at the other artists. How much are they gaining? Focus on the positive. You can't beat the house. Spotify is not a neutral platform. Its marketing tactics are as blatant as they come. That's how they managed to finally turn a profit after decades. Artists can pay for recommendation boosts. The biggest playlists add songs that dropped an hour ago, regardless of whether they're actually hits. And how many users have already testified that even after blocking an artist, their song still gets sneaked into their feeds? Don't expect integrity. Spotify's numbers aren't a measure of truth, they're a marketing ploy. So don't expect fairness. Learn how to use the system. Don't expect to beat it. My point is that we're making a big deal out of something that really shouldn't matter all that much. It's a marketing ploy for Spotify to keep their brand relevant. And we are exactly where they want us to be: curious, enraged, angry, fighting. we're pawns in their game. And that doesn't feel good to me. There's nothing wrong with executing marketing tactics. After all, they are a for-profit business and they are the music biggest music platform in the world. But we should be wiser in where we put our attention on. At the end of the day, Spotify is just one of the many streaming platforms out there. If your favorite artist is changing lives, if their music resonates with millions, if they are selling out concerts, if they are elevating the quality of music, if they are changing or making a mark in the music industry, Spotify streams don't matter that much. Charts fade, playlists change, algorithms glitch, but quality music endures. And in that field, no amount of deleted streams can erase or diminish the impact of real artistry. So let's concentrate on that. I hope that helps. And always remember, it's a marketing tactic. It is a marketing tactic. Okay, I would love to hear your thoughts though. Leave them in the comment section below. You can always say what it is that you want to say. Just please do so respectfully. Also, please consider supporting the channel. You should be seeing the QR code on your screen right now. We just launched our online magazine, Asian Entertainment and Culture. The objective is to focus and raise awareness and help artists as well, Asian artists and Asian art. Um, we hope to do a formal launch by the end of the month or next month. It is on a soft launch right now, so I would appreciate any kind of feedback. Also, please follow me on X, IG, but more importantly on Patreon, because that's where the conversations are happening. We talk about not just K-pop, but movies, TV shows, anything under the sun. There is a free tier just in case you want to try it. Also, please consider supporting my YouTube membership channel. I do exclusive live streams just for members once a week, and also exclusive videos. They don't go public ever. And I think that's it. Please, if you can, like the video, subscribe, and hit that notification button. But the most important thing is to share the video and share the channel, share it to your friends, family members, leave some links on your social media, on your email, everywhere. That's going to tell the algorithm that more people are interested, and it will make us push, or it will push us to more people. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.